So, I'm feeling the effects of all this today. I'm talking to my camera, Mom. My head is more than it has been the last couple of days. I'm feeling it more and more, but it's to be expected with what I've been going through. We had to change her out into, I told her the bed is probably from the 1950s, because it was the only bed that would hold this certain kind of air mattress. So put her in a Hoyer lift and had to get her into a wheelchair, a special wheelchair, just long enough to move the bed in and out and do all that and that kind of. So now she's restless again, and she's doing that. So she was just given morphine. Hopefully it will kick in and she'll be able to go to sleep soon. She had a very quiet morning without any meds. I thought she had been medicated, and the nurse said no. She's tired. So she's very tired, but I'm feeling the dizziness and my head's getting really wacky, and the male department can feel it more today than, like I said, I have been. I don't know why. You don't have a railing, honey. And we've repositioned you 3 times, so you got to let the morphine take effect. You want your head down? I can put your head down. Okay, so that's the update. I'll try to come back on at the end of the day. And I had to put a formal grievance in for what happened this morning. They're very attentive today. They've been very good today. Squeaky wheel gets the oil or the grease, or however you say that thing. Anyway, I gotta go. I gotta reposition her again for the 100th time.
Frog in my throat.
Honey, you've been doing this for 2 weeks, literally. You've been doing the I know. The frog is from you. You're inflaming your vocal cords. That's why you are talking the way you are now. They're weakening, honey. Like the rest of your body. Everything is weakening. Yep. It's not in your chest, sweetheart. It's in your throat. I wish I could make that stop, but there's nothing I can do. There's nothing we can get. We've tried everything to make it stop, and nothing helps. So we're thinking it's just the weakening of your. Things are shutting down, Mom. Slowly but surely. She can't settle down. They've given her some morphine, and this is when she starts to get agitated. She won't lay still. She keeps asking me to help her, keeps asking me to reposition her, keeps asking me to make this stop, and I can't. There's nothing. And this can go on for hours and hours and hours, literally 5 hours straight of it. Now, earlier today, she was very calm and settled down, but I'd say for the last hour, it's 3:15 for the last hour or more. Yeah, it started around 2. She's been agitated, so I had them come in and give her some morphine. And that's
Morphine?
They gave you morphine. Yes, they gave you morphine, Mom.
Help. Help me.
Yes, morphine is to help you, honey. It usually morphine is used for pain, but in this situation they give it to you to calm you down and let you be peaceful and not be agitated. And remember, he came in and he squirts the blue stuff into your mouth, and that's supposed to calm you down. But she had a visitor. She had a nun, a sister, a nun from Pace come and sit with her for a few minutes, and I think that talking, that got her riled up again. So I'm gonna stay till 5, and then I'm gonna shoot home again. Pretty wiped out today. I keep saying I'm gonna take an Epsom soft bath, but by the time I come home, I don't have the energy to even do that. And I'd like to stop and try to find a Christian CD, Christian music. I had a CD case with pages of CDs, and my husband took it out of our car I don't know how long ago, and I don't play any of those in my house. So now that I'm looking for them, nobody can find them. I think they got thrown out, all my Christian CDs. So hi, I'm home. I'm wiped out, and my head wasn't good today. I had not a really bad day, but not a good day for myself. They had to come in and I had to call them back in after my last video, because she wouldn't settle down. And so they gave her Ativan on top of the morphine. And then she fell asleep, and I left while she was sleeping because I was like, I can't. I was thinking, I've been doing this for a couple months now, because she went into the hospital, then left the hospital, and went into rehab, and I've been running back and forth, then left rehab and was only back to her facility for less than a week, and then right back into the hospital, and now here. It's been 2 months of this, and it will be 2 full weeks since she went in the hospital this last time. 2 full weeks, every single day, not one break. 2 full weeks tomorrow. By the grace of God, I'm still standing. I'm starting to lose it, though. I am starting to lose it. I'm trying to hold strong because my sister is just beside herself. She called me bawling her eyes out. She's got tumors on her back. She cannot make the trek back. She's got to go have an MRI because they think the tumors have grown or have migrated into other areas, and she's in excruciating pain. And I said, you're not coming back. I love you so much. I appreciate you so much. I don't know what we'd be doing if you weren't there. And I'm like, do not concern yourself. I know you'd be here if you can. My brother is leaving tomorrow after dialysis, and he's driving from Iowa. And I told him, I don't know if you'll make it here in time for Mom to be still alive. Knowing her, he will, because she is fighting this. She does not want to die. And I'm just concerned about his health. I said, he's already set up so he can have his dialysis done here in New York while he's here, and he's staying here indefinitely. He's not going to stay at my house because the guest bedroom's upstairs, and he has a prosthetic leg, and he doesn't do well on stairs, and for him to go up and down the stairs would be too much, so he's getting a hotel. Just part of me just wants this to be over with, and part of me feels like, well, no, I want it to be over with. But I don't want her to do it without me there. I'm doing her laundry because she can't wear bottoms, and she can't even wear, she's got a couple nightgowns, but even nightgowns aren't working with her because she's got a Foley catheter, and she has not had a bowel movement since she went in the hospital. I don't remember last time. It's been 2 weeks. So all I know is whenever she's had a bowel movement was before she went into the hospital. So it's been 2 weeks. But they have a, an adult diaper on her just in case. So you can't wear pajama bottoms, and that's what she usually wears, top and bottom. And even the nightgown can't even be down around over her butt because it just scrunches up. So we've just been putting pajama tops on her. And so I just brought what was dirty home with me tonight to wash and bring back instead of waiting for them to do the laundry. I don't know what else to add. This thing that she does, after I videoed the last time, it got pretty bad. I mean, bad was for me is what, help me. What do you want me to do, Mom? And now, most of today, she used hand gestures. She didn't even talk. She barely spoke. She'd do this, she'd make, and I'm like, I don't know what you want. I must have repositioned her, oh my God, 80 times, if not 100. And it doesn't help. She's dying. It doesn't matter if I flipped her upside down and turned her on her. She's dying. And you can't make her comfortable. Nothing makes her comfortable until she's knocked out. Once she's knocked out, then she's comfortable. But and she will do this. Constant. And she's dying. And so I'm trying. I mean, today I could feel myself like getting annoyed. Like, what do you want me to do? And I can't be like that, but I was all alone today. No one came. Not that my girlfriend wanted to show up, and she ended up with a horrendous migraine. And my husband worked all day and he didn't even offer to come up. So he's in the doghouse right now. I'm not even speaking to him. I'm so angry with my husband, but that's a personal matter, I guess. So I was there alone all day today, and that wears on you. That wears on you. To sit there for 8 hours of constant, sip of water, turn me, put my head up, put my head down, put my head up, put my head down, turn me to the right, turn me to the left, turn me to the right, sip of water, help me. And when it's just constant, wow. So my younger daughter, she calls last night and says, I talked to now I want you to be reminded, my kids have never had a relationship with her. She's never been a grandmother to them. Ever. My 2 younger kids just know by name, and I mean, just no feeling at all. But things have changed over the last 2 weeks. They've watched me, and my son-in-law gave me a great compliment that he was like, I have such a new respect for you and a love for you, watching you with your mother. And my kids have, for their love for me, they've been attentive. And my younger daughter talked to her boss about paid family leave to care for a dying family member. And she said to me last night, so Mom, let's move her to my house. You can, be with her during the day. I'll be with you. Then you go home at night and we'll take, her husband and she would take care of my grandma during the night. I cried. The sweetest thing on earth, her offering to do it, but it's too late. She couldn't tolerate a move like that, A. And B, that kind of a move does not happen overnight because she's enrolled in this program called BASE. And to disenroll her, if that's even a word, takes as long as it took to enroll her, which is days. It's a whole procedure. It's not like me just signing a paper and saying, she's out of your program. Nope. Because it's all her doctors, everything is in this program. So if I took her out of that program, she would have nobody. Nobody. And I'd have to start from scratch. And then I would have to get a hospital bed brought in, and I'd have to get a hold of hospice to have people come in when they could. I said, honey, that is one of the most loving gestures outside of you writing that beautiful poem for me the other day. Now you're doing this. You're showing your love to me in so many different ways, and I appreciate it so badly. Because she said, Mama, I want you to be okay. I want to do whatever I can do to help you, Mama. I said, I love you so much, sweetheart. But we can't move my mom. We can't move my mom. She's starting to feel pain. Today was the first time that she complained of pain. She's uncomfortable. Like she would say, I'm awkward. I'm uncomfortable, but not pain. Just, putting the pillow in the right place. Today it was, my bottom hurts. Well, her skin's starting to break down. Her skin is starting to break down on her sacrum because she's just bones. It's bones and skin. And even though we turn her a billion times a day, it doesn't matter. So today was the first time she started complaining about pain in her foot. The infection is just eating her foot right off. But a week ago, we didn't think she'd make it 3 days, and here we are we're ending the second week. And it's like, oh my God, how long is this going to go on? But if my brother gets up here before she dies, that will be a huge blessing, because then he'll take a huge part of the load off of me, which, except for the days that he's in dialysis. But the nurse said tonight, before I left, this is the progression of her death. Her, I've seen it. Anyway. So, I think I should start using the title Dying, Slowly Dying. I don't know what I should do.